What's going on, YouTubers, collectors, everyone in between and beyond that? Hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm doing great. As you can see, I am behind this big old box here. Yes, I'm still here. Okay. Alright. But anyways, y'all not here to see my pretty face. Y'all here to see this right here. Now what we have here is the 3A Transformers line Optimus Prime, okay? 3A is the company's. By the way, in case y'all didn't get that. But anyway, so this is Optimus Prime from Age of Extinction, and this is his, I guess, Invasion Edition. That's what it has here. So, but this is the box here. I really like the artwork on the box. Looks really cool. You got this nice glossy silver type look. Definitely looks like some artwork that I would put on the wall. Looks really cool. I really like that there. Hopefully you guys can see that pretty good because it's very reflective. So there going there on the side, okay, just shows just kind of bringing this photo, just wraps around the side. So that's pretty much what this whole box is. You have Optimus Prime in the front with the red letterings there. Okay, then you just kind of make your way to the side there. Alright, and then on the other side, the same thing. Let you know that is the Transformers Optimus Prime Invasion Edition. Okay, let you know that right there. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and move to the back, which it shows the back of Optimus Prime there. A little bit of artwork, looks really cool. Okay, hopefully you guys can see that. Alright, so let's see here. Not too much going on at the top, but pretty much there is a sticker. It just says Transformers Retail Edition there. Okay. On the bottom, not much going on there. A little heavy, got a little weight to it. Whew. Alright, I really like the box. Nice and smooth. But let's go ahead and get this bad boy open. Now you open this up like you getting a fresh pair of kicks. Okay. If I can. Come on. Wow. Okay. So there we go. Oh, alright. I'm just going to show you guys this real quick. So when you opening it, this is what it looks like on the inside there, okay? Y'all can see that there. Alright, pretty much what it says. Just Central Intelligence Agency, you know, warning, approach with extreme caution. Just trying to give you a little bit of information on Optimus Prime here. Just says everything's classified, location unknown. Got a little picture of Optimus right there. Okay, it says Autobot leader, Optimus Prime. Alright, gives you a little bit of description of what's going on. Under the Classified Alien Autobot Corporation Act, Optimus Prime acted in accordance with the protocols set forth by NEST. And it goes along with a whole bunch of other stuff that I'm not going to read. But it's there. And it just says security clearance level 5 required. So really nice. Got a lot of details in the artwork and in the box. Think that's really cool there. Okay. Alright, cool. So I'm going to put that right there. And then when you open this bad boy up, you are introduced here, which I would assume is your trust instruction manual. It sure is. Optimus Prime Invasion Edition, premium scale, collectible figure instruction manual. Okay, so the front there is Optimus, and then the back is the back of Optimus. So pretty much looks like the box. All right. And pretty much here just shows you instructions on what you need to do. Okay, what pieces go where, how the figure is going to move, things like that, because you definitely do not want to break this thing. So, alright, cool. Look at that there. Alright, so you take the foam off, and you're introduced by some of the pieces and stuff like that that are in there. Now, this is the retail edition, alright? The exclusive edition, alright, would have 2 of his energy swords that pretty much look like this or shaped like this. I don't have them, so that's why they're not there. Okay? But if I did have them, they pretty much would be shaped like this. So apparently the gun was right there, okay? This big old massive gun is right there in the foam piece. I'm gonna put that to the side right there. So you got a big old heavy duty gun, alright? Made of plastic, that's pretty much what it is, but has some pretty good detail on it. Don't worry guys, I'll get some close-ups on it so you can see it a lot better, but it's a pretty good gun. If I hold it in my hand, it's kind of like a little pistol, you know, a little 22 or something in my hand, a little compact, but yeah, pretty big. Got little iron sights. All right. To Optimus Prime, this is what he looks like in there, okay? This is the Evasion version, all right? Looks really good, okay? So, I think that might be everything. So let's go and get him out here, see what he looks like. Alright guys, there he is out of the packaging. Pretty big guy, probably about running 20 inches or so. So like I said, you got his gun here. Now you do got some pieces you have to put together. You have to put on him, you know, his doors and tires and things like that. Alright guys, I got Optimus Prime out of the box, and he looks really good. You know, I had to put a little bit of assembly together because he had a couple little different little pieces like the tires and a couple little plates and things like that. But he looks really good, okay? A lot of detail on him. There is probably some pieces that I didn't all the way put on there, but that's okay. I'll just put those on there later on. But he looks really good. Stands, his presence is pretty good. This is probably my preferred version. I like this version and the version from the first 3 original movies. I'm not too much of a big fan of the I guess if you want to say like the Knight version, I guess, you know, the Optimus Knight version in this movie that he gets later on, you know, in Age of Extinction, or the version of him in what is it, The Last Knight. I don't like that version that much. I mean, it's cool that he has a sword and all, and I think his color scheme is cool, but yeah, this is my preferred version, or the like Dark of the Moon version. But anyways, he does move. He is articulated, so his you know, his arms move up and down, things like that. His legs do move. Okay, as you can see, his leg does move. I'm not going to do too much moving around. This is a hefty figure, and he's very stiff. So I think he's more just to be, you know, you put him in a oh wow, even his toes move a little bit here. You just, you know, pose him in one position and you just leave him there. You know what I mean? You don't really touch him. Obviously, this is not an action figure for you to play in the tub with. You pose him and you leave him alone. But there's definitely a lot of detail on this here, you know. So even like his tires here will move and rotate, spin around, things like that. So his flaps on his chest move. There's a lot of things that move on here. His little, whatever these things are. His head does move and rotate, moves up and down, okay? Now his head, there are light up features on here. I believe his head lights up, his chest lights up. I think it's right around here, lights up too. I didn't see any batteries in the packaging, so I have to look again because if it does require batteries and it was not included in the package, I'm going to have to go to the store and get those. So I have to show you guys the light up feature later on. Now his hands are articulated with all the fingers and all that wonderful good stuff. Okay, so you know, if you want to point at somebody, you're just like, how's it going, good fella? What's up? You know, you can do that. You can point the finger. Okay. Now he doesn't have much accessories besides just all the pieces you have to put on him. Now he does have this big old gun, okay, and he has this like brass knuckle punch type of deal, knuckle claws or whatever you want to call them. Now if I would have got the exclusive version, I would have been able to get his energy swords, but I was not able to get that version. So pretty much these knuckle things, they just slide on like that. You know what I'm saying? Nice and simple, slide on, easy. You know, and then you can just slide it right off. No big deal. Alright. Now the gun, let me put the gun together. Let's see. Okay. So these different little tabs in his hands on each side, and then you can figure out where you want to put the gun at. Man, I'm finding like almost new parts that move on this guy. Like, there's always a new part on here that I'm like, oh, I didn't know that can be articulated and move. But not that it's a big deal, but just cool to find those little pieces. Okay guys, there he is with the gun. I will have to say that this figure is pretty hard to kind of pose. You kind of need to take your time, kind of just play with it, feel how it's going to move. In the instruction, it gives you kind of an idea of how this figure, you know, how far in the degrees that you can go with the arms and the legs and the other articulated parts. Now he's very stiff, okay? I assume that's how he's supposed to be designed. So there's some parts that you feel like his arms really felt like I was going to break it just to get him to move. But if you just, you know, use a little bit of pressure and, you know, just nice, take it nice and slow, you're able to move this figure just fine. So that's one thing I kind of don't like about it. It's just very stiff, very hard to move. And it's all, as far as I'm concerned, it's all made out of plastic. So because it's all made out of plastic, you are able to break something on this, okay? It's not made of metal. It's not as rigid as like resin. I mean, resin you can break too, but I think I don't know what is able to break easier, this figure, plastic or not. But besides all that, like I said, it looks really good. There is a lot of detail in the rusted color, really like that. When you touch it, it almost feels like it's rusted metal. I know it's plastic, but they did a great job with the textures, making it feel like it's actual rusted paint, rusted metal. The color is faded on there. But like I said, I think if you can take some time to pose this figure, get him how you want to get him, I think he would look absolutely amazing on your shelf and on your stand. This is definitely an amazing Transformer piece. If you do not have the space or the money to get something like, you know, Prime 1 Studios Transformer line, which they're massive pieces, and the price point is massive as well. If you can't necessarily get that, I think this is a great alternative here. Okay, definitely costs, you know, I don't know, 1/4 of the price as some of those big Transformer pieces. And it's not as big, it's not as, you know, quite as detailed, it's not as, you know, glossy or as realistic looking as maybe some of those statues, but you're gonna be able to display it in most places. It's not gonna take up that much space, and once you pose it and you leave them there, I think he would look absolutely amazing. I mean, you might be able to tell that it's plastic once you come up on it, but if you look at it distance a little bit, you're gonna be like, oh man, that looks like a resin statue or some sort of statue. And I think it looks really good. I love the detail on this guy. Absolutely love it. Like I said, I think what I'm gonna do is definitely play around with him some more, get him posed in a position that I want him to be in. I kind of like this position that he's in now. I think the tricky thing with this guy here is that his gun, even though it's light to me, it's not so light once you put it onto this figure, because his upper body wants to go forward because of this big gun. So you got to balance it out between the body, you know, all the way down to the legs on how you want to position him to get him to where he's not falling over. And I got it to where I don't need to be touching him, he's not held on by anything, and he's standing perfectly fine. No issues, no problem. I could go ahead and put this on the shelf right now and he would look absolutely amazing. and I'll probably never have to touch them unless I bump up against the shelf or something like that. So, but yeah, this looks great. A lot of detail on this guy. I really like it. I'm trying to decide if I would get more from this line here, because I always wanted the big old massive like Prime 1 Studio Transformer pieces. But you know, yes, they do take up a lot of space and they are really pricey. So, you know, and right now, the only one that I really want to get is like ridiculously pricey. You know, it's like, it's up there, a couple $1,000s. You know, and I just don't know if I want to go that high for these Transformer pieces, because I love the Transformer line. I just don't know if I'm that much of a Transformer fan like that. So, but anyway, this looks absolutely great. I might get more from this line. I know they're coming out with a Bumblebee. They're coming out with a Optimus Prime from the last night. They're also coming out with a Megatron from the last night. So we'll see if I get any of those there. But yeah, so you could definitely pose him in different positions. I might, I'll make a little video to where we get some close-ups and I can show you the light-up features, and we can do some different poses just to show you guys. But as of right now, it's just my unboxing, just my little review of what I think of it. Like I said, a lot of detail. I really do like it. It's about, like I said, this is probably about quarter scale, I would say roughly. Quarter scale as far as the size and measurements. You know, it's roughly about 20 inches tall. So in 20 inches, that is quarter scale. But for the size of Optimus, this is not quarter scale. This is probably like 1/20th scale or something. Because I figure most of the Prime 1 Studio pieces are probably like 1/10th scale or 1/8th scale. So this guy, which is smaller than those pieces are roughly about what, 32. So like Optimus is probably about what, between 30 and 35 inches tall. This is only about 19 to 20 inches. So if that's, if that's like 1/8 or 1/10 scale, this is probably like 1/20th. So, but anyway, still really nice piece. Really do like it. So, all right, guys. Well, this is just my little unboxing and review of the 3A Studios Transformer line Optimus Prime Evasion Edition. This is the retail model. I did not get the exclusive. So like I said, if you want a more budget, premium Transformer collectible, this would be the way to go for sure. This is definitely the way to go. You want to save some money, but you know, you don't want no real cheapo figure. Like, you want some detail at the same time. This is definitely the way to go if you don't want to dish out that heavy price point for those big size Prime 1 Studio pieces. Now, I know we all would probably prefer the Prime 1 Studio pieces because they are absolutely amazing and have a lot of detail, but you know, we don't all have the space or money. So this is, I just thought I would show you guys if y'all want to do something on a budget. So, but stay tuned. I might possibly have a Prime 1 Studios Transformer piece coming. You know, whenever it ships. You know, seems like it's been taking forever. But yeah, just stay tuned for that, guys. Alright, well, thanks for stopping by. I hope you had a little bit of fun. You already know all the buttons you need to hit. You gotta click something. I don't care what you click something. Show some love. I got much love for all y'all. And yeah. So, you want to collect to live? Live to collect. And like Optimus Prime would say, transform and roll out. Peace.